Paul Hogan wasn't the only one propelled to stardom by the 1986 surprise hit Crocodile Dundee. His American co-lead, Linda Kozlowski, also rose from relative obscurity to the national spotlight thanks to that low-budget comedy. Despite the film's immense success, earning a whopping $328 million at the international box office with a mere $7 million budget, Kozlowski seemingly disappeared. Her last on-screen appearance was in 2001 when she reprised her Crocodile Dundee role for the ill-fated sequel, Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. So, what really happened to this Crocodile Dundee star? Let's delve into the details and see where she is now, how Linda Kozlowski landed the role that made her famous. When Linda Kozlowski auditioned for Crocodile Dundee, she was a budding actress with just 2 screen credits to her name. Her early roles included a bit part in the short-lived TV series Nurse and the pivotal character of Miss Forsyth in a 1985 television adaptation of Death of a Salesman. This adaptation starred Dustin Hoffman, and interestingly, Kozlowski had previously played the same role in Hoffman's Broadway revival of Arthur Miller's acclaimed tragedy. Before landing the role in Dundee, Kozlowski faced a challenging period of unemployment and financial strain. According to Paul Hogan, her co-star in the 1986 hit, she was broke, but managed to deliver an outstanding performance. Hogan shared in an interview with People, she was a star in waiting. When she signed up and was coming to Australia, it sort of worried us a little bit. She was a New Yorker, but she was terrific, a pleasure to work with. Kozlowski's connection with Dustin Hoffman played a significant role in her casting. Hoffman, who had become friends with her, personally vouched for her with the Crocodile Dundee team. His endorsement, described as the good housekeeping seal of approval, carried weight. But it's emphasized that Linda got the movie because they genuinely liked her. Shooting Crocodile Dundee was no picnic for Linda Kozlowski. In the classic film Crocodile Dundee, Linda Kozlowski took on the role of Sue Charlton, a savvy New York City travel reporter whose life takes a wild turn when she ventures into the vast Australian outback. Interestingly, Kozlowski's on-screen portrayal of Sue's reaction to the unfamiliar surroundings mirrored her real-life experiences during the filming. In an interview with People, Kozlowski shared some insights into the challenges she faced. Her hut was situated right on the edge of a billabong, a swamp teeming with crocodiles. Due to conservation efforts, these crocs have grown significantly in size and become quite audacious. Describing the situation, she said, "Crocodiles are really bold, and they do come up on land. Late at night when we were going to the mess hall, we'd be very careful." Despite the potentially dangerous wildlife, Kozlowski demonstrated remarkable resilience. Paul Hogan, her co-star, expressed surprise at her composure, considering the bugs, snakes, and the genuine risk of encountering crocodiles. He mentioned, there have been 3 or 4 deaths up there from crocodiles since Christmas, and there were crocodiles in the water where we shot the movie." But she never complained. She was professional. She never said, "I won't do these things." Mind you, we had a guy with a loaded magnum between her and the water. Linda Kozlowski married Paul Hogan. The love story between Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan, sparked on the set of Crocodile Dundee in 1986, took an unexpected turn. Despite a rocky start to their working relationship, the 2 actors found themselves falling for each other. Hogan, sharing insights on their early days, revealed to Australian Story in 2019 that Kozlowski initially perceived him as standoffish. However, as they continued working together, their bond deepened. Director Peter Feynman acknowledged the initial tension, noting that the challenging association evolved into a closer relationship as the movie progressed. Filming in sequence allowed the actors to understand each other better, and Feynman emphasized that the genuine love audiences witnessed on screen reflected the blossoming connection between Hogan and Kozlowski. Notably, during the filming period, Hogan was technically still married to his first wife until 1990, although they had an on-again, off-again relationship. Despite a significant age gap of almost 20 years, Hogan and Kozlowski's attraction for each other deepened over time. In May 1990, the couple tied the knot in Hogan's hometown of Sydney, Australia. The wedding, marked by its exclusivity, was a private affair attended by approximately 100 guests, comprising close friends, family members, and a select few mates. The Los Angeles Times reported that Hogan presented Kozlowski with a lavish wedding gift, a custom-built $2 million mansion, symbolizing their shared journey into matrimony. Paul Hogan and Linda Kozlowski were the Brangelina of their day. In the wake of Crocodile Dundee's global success, Paul Hogan and Linda Kozlowski found themselves thrust into the spotlight, transforming from relative unknowns to international sensations. As rumors of their on-screen chemistry spilling into real-life romance circulated, media attention soared, particularly in Hogan's homeland of Australia, where every aspect of their relationship became fodder for news outlets. The media frenzy reached a peak in 1988, as documented by the Sydney Morning Herald, detailing a steamy transatlantic flight to London, during which the co-stars were reportedly inseparable. An anonymous passenger claimed, "They hardly left each other alone through the whole flight." Amidst the public scrutiny, Kozlowski reflected on the challenges of navigating a romance in the public eye. In a 2001 interview with a reporter from Scripps Howard News Service, she shared the difficulties she faced when their relationship began. "When I first fell in love with Paul, there was a big outcry because he was married and had 5 kids. It was hard because the classy, elegant thing to do is to not say anything," she explained. Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan made more movies together. Following the phenomenal success of Crocodile Dundee, it was only natural that a sequel would be in the cards. With the release of Crocodile Dundee 2 in 1988, the film not only faced the challenge of living up to its predecessor, but also became a stage for the intensifying rumors surrounding the off-screen romance between Paul Hogan and Linda Kozlowski. While the sequel performed impressively with a worldwide box office earning of $239 million, it fell short by $100 million compared to the original. Film critics, including Janet Maslin of the New York Times, expressed that the novelty that propelled the first film had started to wear thin in the sequel. Undeterred by the critical response, Hogan and Kozlowski embarked on another cinematic venture. This time, however, the narrative didn't involve crocodiles. The confirmed real-life couple starred in the 1990 comedy Almost an Angel, where Hogan portrayed a thief experiencing a near-death encounter that convinces him he's an angel. Unfortunately, the film failed to soar at the box office, managing a meager $1.6 million domestically in its opening weekend and a total of $6.9 million worldwide, a considerable departure from the heights achieved by Crocodile Dundee. In a bid to recapture the magic of their initial success, Hogan and Kozlowski reunited for Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles in 2001. However, the lackluster box office performance, totaling $39.4 million worldwide, signaled that the once thriving franchise had lost its momentum. Linda Kozlowski closed the curtain on her acting career. Amidst her collaboration with Paul Hogan, Linda Kozlowski was also navigating her solo career, determined to establish herself as an actress independent of her husband. However, her efforts didn't unfold as expected, and she found herself appearing in a string of forgettable direct-to-video films throughout the 1990s. Titles like Zorn, The Neighbor, and Backstreet Justice failed to leave a lasting impression. In 1996, Kozlowski ventured into the realm of made-for-TV movies with a Western called Shaughnessy. Following this project, she decided to take a hiatus from acting, redirecting her focus towards the upbringing of her son, Chance. After a few years away from the spotlight, Kozlowski made a return to the role that had defined a significant part of her career, Sue Charlton, for the 2001 film Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. Little did she know that this would not only mark the conclusion of her on-screen partnership with Hogan, but also signify the endpoint of her acting career. Reflecting on her journey, Kozlowski revealed to the Los Angeles Times in 1988 that the success of Crocodile Dundee had its dual nature. While it catapulted her to fame, it also became a double-edged sword, leading to typecasting in the eyes of Hollywood casting directors. This casting pigeonhole resulted in her turning down numerous roles, particularly those that cast her as the girlfriend of a comedic lead. She divorced Paul Hogan. While Paul Hogan continued to grace the big screen, albeit with diminishing success in films like 2004's Strange Bedfellows and 2009's Charlie and Boots, Linda Kozlowski shifted her focus toward the realm of motherhood. In a candid 2001 interview with Scripps Howard News Service, Kozlowski disclosed her decision, stating, "I was about to turn 40 and just wanted to have a baby, and time was running out, and I was miserable, really, in the last 2 jobs I'd done." She emphasized that choosing motherhood was the right path for her, expressing contentment. "I'm 43 years old, I've got a baby, I'm happy and content. I've reached the point in my life where I'm happy and have gotten over the whole thing." However, this contentment was not destined to endure, as the couple gradually found themselves drifting apart. In 2013, People reported their separation, with Kozlowski, then 55, filing for divorce from her 74-year-old husband after 23 years of marriage. The divorce proceedings concluded the following year. Expressing her sentiments to Yahoo Australia's New Idea, Kozlowski articulated, "I've lived in Paul's shadow for many, many years, and it's nice to feel my own light right now." The publication highlighted that, according to their divorce agreement, Hogan and Kozlowski opted for shared custody of their son, Chance, with neither party obligated to pay alimony or child support. Linda Kozlowski's divorce from Paul Hogan unfolded with remarkable amicability. The actress emphasized the cordial nature of their post-divorce relationship, stating, "We talk on the phone all the time. I go over and have coffee. We're completely friendly. Everybody's happy." According to Hogan, their marital journey didn't culminate in a dramatic conclusion, but rather became worn out after 2 or 3 decades of shared experiences. Speaking to the Daily Telegraph, he elaborated on the evolution of their relationship, noting, "We enjoyed 20 wonderful years, 2 or 3 that were sort of like worn out." Hogan, known for his candid demeanor, humorously added, "I'm very flighty. A woman lasts for about a quarter of a century, and then they get bored with me." Reflecting on the dynamics that defined their union, Hogan acknowledged the stark contrasts between them, spanning preferences in food, music, entertainment, colors, clothes, and places. Despite these differences, he emphasized that their relationship somehow worked. In Hogan's perspective, labeling their marriage as a failure is unwarranted. He posed a rhetorical question, stating, "How can you fail after a quarter of a century?" According to him, the true essence of failed marriages lies in couples persisting in a relationship long after interest has waned, a situation he and Kozlowski avoided by parting ways amicably. Linda Kozlowski's life with Paul Hogan was dramatized for TV. Years after her divorce from Paul Hogan, Linda Kozlowski had a unique experience watching the dramatization of their relationship unfold in a made-for-television miniseries. Produced for Australia's Channel 7 in 2017, Hogas, Aussie fans' affectionate nickname for Hogan, featured Josh Lawson portraying Hogan's journey from a working-class rigger on the Sydney Harbour Bridge to international film stardom. In this portrayal, actress Laura Gordon took on the role of Linda Kozlowski. The reviews for the miniseries were diverse, with the Sydney Morning Herald giving it 5 out of 5 stars for being a lovingly presented biopic. However, other critics were less generous, with The Guardian pointing out that Lawson bore little physical resemblance to Hogan and criticizing the questionable hairpiece, while news.com.au remarked on the bad wigs and hammy acting that made viewers cringe across Australia. Although ratings were decent, they fell short of exceptional. The Daily Mail reported that 1.32 million Australians tuned in for the first of the two-part miniseries. While it ranked among the most watched shows on the day, it still lagged behind similar telemovies from recent years. Linda Kozlowski found love again. Following her divorce from Paul Hogan, Linda Kozlowski found a new chapter in life, marked by a serendipitous encounter during her travels. Her passion for exploration led her to Morocco, where she crossed paths with local tour guide Moulay Hafid Baba. Describing the connection, Kozlowski shared with Lux Beat that the attraction was immediate, stating, "We knew in a flash that we had known each other for 1,000 years, which was a magic moment in both our lives." In late 2017, news broke that Kozlowski and Baba had tied the knot, as reported by Australia's Globe. The revelation reportedly surprised Paul Hogan, with an anonymous source suggesting that while he wanted Kozlowski to be happy, there might be a part of him wishing they could have reconciled. The source remarked, "There is still a part of him that will always love Linda, and he maybe thought they'd still end up together." Contrary to rumors of heartbreak, Hogan's manager, Douglas Urbanski, dismissed such notions. He clarified Hogan's stance, stating, "Paul is genuinely delighted at Linda's news and wishes her all happiness in her new relationship, for real." Urbanski emphasized that any other narratives circulating were baseless fabrications. Linda Kozlowski still worries about ex-Paul Hogan. In May 2018, reports surfaced that Linda Kozlowski had made a significant life change by selling her Los Angeles home and relocating full-time to Morocco after her marriage to Moulay Hafid Baba. While her ex-husband Paul Hogan had expressed happiness about her new marriage, an unnamed source, as cited by New Idea, claimed that Hogan was devastated that Linda has sold her home and cut ties with America and is moving so far away. The source added that Hogan might feel a sense of loneliness, especially considering his limited social circle in L.A. On the other hand, it was reported that Kozlowski still harbors concerns for Hogan's well-being. As Hogan celebrated his 80th birthday in October 2019, Kozlowski reportedly worries about his smoking habits. According to a source from Women's Day, she is actively encouraging him to undergo regular health checkups and quit smoking, emphasizing her desire for him to stay healthy for years to come. The source mentioned, "She's constantly badgering him to have regular health checkups and to give up the cigarettes because she wants him around for a long while yet." Linda Kozlowski embarked on a new career. In addition to her personal life changes, Linda Kozlowski has ventured into a new career that diverges from the glitz of Hollywood. In an interview with Honest Mum, Kozlowski shared insights into her latest endeavor, a travel business based in Marrakesh named Dream My Destiny. Expressing her aspirations, Kozlowski stated, "My ambitions now are to continue to work hard with my tour company well underway and to enjoy the wonderful people and experiences that cross my path as a consequence of this endeavor." She also expressed a desire to delve into the world of fashion, mentioning her plans to start a line of Moroccan-inspired clothing in the future. Looking ahead 5 years, Kozlowski envisions a life filled with health and happiness, potentially residing in the countryside. She mused about the possibility of living on an olive farm and donkey sanctuary on the outskirts of Marrakesh, a vision that resonates with her newfound passion for her travel business. Describing her partner Baba as someone with an in-depth knowledge of Morocco, Kozlowski highlighted their collaboration, combining his expertise with her understanding of current trends and preferences. She emphasized, "What's hip? What's trendy? What do people want? What do the ladies want? I have a sense for that being an actress and traveler." Why Linda Kozlowski decided to start over in Morocco. In a candid conversation with Lux Beat, Linda Kozlowski enthusiastically shared insights into her transformed life in Morocco, which has brought her a vastly different and adventurous lifestyle compared to her Hollywood days. Expressing her newfound freedom, Kozlowski stated, "One thing I always hated about acting was that it got in the way of having an adventurous life. You had to stick around LA and wait for work. Now I'm rejoicing in my freedom." Despite the stark contrast between Hollywood and Morocco, Kozlowski emphasized her enjoyment of the unique experiences her new life has to offer. Balancing her love for luxury with an appreciation for roughing it, she recounted a memorable experience staying alone with her partner Baba for 3 nights in the Sahara. She described the simplicity of the afternoon, where they had only a small strip of shade from their tent, allowing time to stand still as they engaged in conversation and laughter. When asked about the possibility of returning to the camera, Kozlowski decisively expressed that she doesn't miss her former career at all. "I don't miss acting because my life is so full now," she declared. For her, the reality of her current life surpasses the world of make-believe, signifying a contentment and fulfillment that goes beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. The former actor has invested in real estate. Transitioning from the world of acting, Linda Kozlowski found a new stage in the real estate game, establishing herself as a noteworthy property mogul in Venice Beach, California. The Daily Mail Australia dubbed her a bona fide property mogul, highlighting her success in acquiring properties in the coveted Silicon Beach area for substantial amounts and subsequently profiting from reselling or renting them. Such accomplishments have earned her the moniker Queen of Silicon Beach. When Linda Kozlowski finalized her divorce from Paul Hogan, she emerged with more than just closure from the marriage. As reported by TMZ in 2014, court documents revealed that she received a substantial lump sum payment of $5,775 million. Additionally, she was granted the right to continue residing in their Venice, California home until 2018, with the option to purchase the property at its original price of $159 million. According to a neighbor quoted by Daily Mail Australia in 2017, Kozlowski's strategic approach to real estate has proven lucrative. She has been really smart and made millions. She got a settlement from Paul Hogan, of course, and she's used it well. She's definitely her own woman now. Property prices have rocketed in Venice, and she's riding the crest of a wave, no doubt about it. Interestingly, Kozlowski appears to have ventured into the realm of house flipping even before finalizing her divorce from Paul Hogan. In 2013, CNBC reported that the former couple was engaged in a flip project, listing their recently renovated Malibu property for $3.8 million. The previous year, they had listed another Malibu residence for $6.4 million, showcasing Kozlowski's early foray into the world of real estate investments. This prediction proved accurate. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Linda Kozlowski currently enjoys a comfortable net worth estimated at $10 million. Linda Kozlowski is focused on her health. In 2017, Linda Kozlowski's active lifestyle in Venice Beach, California, caught the attention of onlookers as she was frequently seen engaging in workouts, contributing to a noticeable weight loss. According to insiders, her commitment to a health-conscious regimen and cryogenic treatments played a significant role in this transformation. An insider revealed to the Daily Mail, "Going on a health kick and the treatment she has been having have taken years off. She's nearly 65 but could pass for a woman in her 40s. No problem. She's lost at least 20 libs, nin kindis." The mentioned treatments were cryogenic therapies, which the Daily Mail observed Kozlowski undergoing on a daily basis. Cryotherapy, involving exposure to extremely cold temperatures for short durations, is associated with various health benefits, as outlined by Healthline. These benefits include migraine reduction, alleviation of nerve pain, mood disorder treatment, arthritis symptom reduction, low-risk tumor treatment, dementia prevention, and management of various skin conditions. It's worth noting that cryogenic treatments have gained popularity among several celebrities for their potential health and wellness advantages. Notable personalities such as Will Smith, Mandy Moore, Jessica Alba, and Jennifer Aniston have incorporated cryotherapy into their lifestyle maintenance routines. Linda Kozlowski's journey has taken unexpected turns, from her breakout role in Crocodile Dundee to her ventures into real estate and cryotherapy. Embracing a new chapter in Morocco, she has redefined her life beyond Hollywood. What are your thoughts on Kozlowski's post-acting endeavors and her transformation over the years? Share your comments below. If you enjoyed this retrospective on Linda Kozlowski's life, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating content. See you next time.